Rosenthal and Tyson's Corner Land Rover send 12 teams of 2 comprised of their clients on a clue hunt that takes them around the country in search of new experiences that will test their limits, their wills, and create relationships that last a lifetime. Modeled after The Amazing Race, this year's 6th installment welcomed 24 contestants, some new, some race veterans, to their dealership to fill them in on what they were in for.
Well, good morning. We have returned. We are here to win the Amazing Race this year.
And to have fun, like always, and to see what the next greatest, bestest challenge is.
Woo! Ready?
I'm Michael Sorey and this is Deborah Sorey. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm stand-in. Where are we going?
We're going to Asheville, North Carolina for the Amazing Race.
We're out here to do the Amazing Race. We don't know what's going on. It's our first time doing this. This is Malcolm Harrison.
What I think is going to happen is we're going to have a race, and I'll probably end up killing Bruce along the way. So outside of that, I don't know.
Good morning. I'm Ivo Jubrailov, and this is my wife. Carmen. Okay, we're doing better than last year. So we don't know anything about what's going to happen in the next 48 hours, but we're very excited, and we hope that we do okay.
Participants and members of the Rosenthal and Tyson's Corner crew board their flight to Charlotte, North Carolina. The participants only know they are headed for the Biltmore, but this is only the first stop on the line.
Today we want to congratulate the Rosenthal Land Rover Amazing Race. They are on our second day, so wish them luck. Thank you.
All right, so we just landed in Charlotte for the 2014 Land Rover Amazing Race.
We're at Enterprise.
We're at Enterprise right now.
Enterprise.
Right. We're at Enterprise right
Waiting
now.
for our cars.
Right.
Anyway, we're looking forward to it.
We're going from Charlotte all the way out to Asheville, about a 2-hour drive, and we're starting this evening. So
See you there.
One by one, we meet the teams as the starting line approaches. Some married, some friends, but all are family.
Hi, I'm Tess Jadun.
I'm Chris Jodun. We're here at Antler Hill Village at the Biltmore, and we're headed over to Cedric's Tavern for a little happy hour. And it's our first time doing the race, so we're really excited. Can't wait to get started and
See what happens.
Oh my God, that's a.
Hi, I'm Loic.
I'm Mary.
This is our first event ever.
And we are very excited to be here. We have absolutely no strategy. Our goal is to have fun.
Mike said that we could come and have a drink. That's what we did. I'm not sure what to expect next.
Make me feel like a rock star. I love it. How's everybody? I'm glad you all made it down here. Welcome to the Biltmore. Welcome to another one of our amazing races. Thank you all for coming.
Alrighty, so we are going to introduce the teams and make sure you grab your colored bandanas from Jill. That will be your team color. Okay, so our first team is Team Red, Jay and Donald. Friends without the benefits.
We've got a new experience. We've got greatness in the palm of our hand. There's fire, there's excitement and intensity. And when we show up, you better damn well watch it, because we're here to win. Jay, you tell them.
This is victory. The team has been preparing together for days. We can taste it.
All of the teams are called up to receive their team-colored bandanas and their backpacks full of essential equipment.
And this is our second time competing, and this time we're looking to win. The second time is going to be our challenge.
Go Team White.
And our running Team White. Going to get it right, as you see.
I'm Mom.
And I'm Son.
And we're here to get the job done. This is our first time doing the Amazing Race, and we're excited. Like we said, we're going to what? Get the job done.
So I chose him because he was skinny and fast.
I've been training, working out, getting prepared for this event. I'd like to thank all my coaches and everybody else who could make this happen.
So we're here to stay and try to win.
No, we'll win.
We'll win?
Yeah, we will.
I thought we were just going to enjoy.
Our team motto, we're Team Ninja, because we're black and have an Asian here.
You'll never see us coming.
This being the brainchild of Rosenthal Land Rover's Roger Wildermuth, it was important to hear some words of encouragement from him, even though he couldn't be in North Carolina that night.
So Julian, I'll turn it over to you, and but I want you to have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. It should be a great race, certainly, and I look forward to see you at the finish line.
Right now, Jill is passing out pieces of paper. Make sure you have a pen and paper because we're going to do one sheet per team. You guys are working as a team already. Test your knowledge. So, based on how well you do on this quiz, is going to dictate what time you get to leave tomorrow. Okay? Okay,
Now know how Juliana spends her evening.
A mix between trivia and beer label recognition tested the participants. The most beer-savvy team would be the first to receive the first clue and leave the hotel in the morning.
Oh, this person tried.
Don't worry, I got you.
Tie.
A tie. Perfect. Purple and red.
Once the quizzes were scored and the results announced, teams could go and catch a few hours of rest before the big day commenced. It's 4:30 a.m. and Team Purple and Team Red's quiz results had the earliest time to meet in the lobby.
Purple and red. Yep. Come on up. Sir. All right. Here are your clues. We're about to full driver school.
Good luck, guys. Go on. All right, where's he at? Where'd Jay go? Jay.
Go back to center. That's where it's at.
Where's it at? Center.
Okay, isn't it Cedric's? Isn't it Cedric's? Then we see Land Rover driving school yesterday. Let me tell you, Cedric's real quick.
So they just provided directions. Did I take that shortcut we talked about last night?
Once in their cars, the teams left for the Land Rover driving school, but reading the clue was very important because there was only one correct entrant. The rest of the teams left in order of their quiz scores, but unfortunately, the first two leading teams assumed the other knew where they were going, so both chose the incorrect entrance, putting them instantly behind. Teams who left later and read the clue correctly jumped ahead, like Team
Follow
America.
directions provided to enter through the correct gate. Continue the parking lot to receive your next clue.
702.
There you go. Good call, Michael.
I said, why did you come down here? Can you drive your car up that way?
But no, but there's.
What do you want to do?
Well, there's.
Park here?
They said they go to the parking lot for your next clue.
It would take Team Red and Team Purple another 15 minutes to realize they were in the wrong place. Team Purple hit the road while Team Red floundered without the clue that one of its members mistakenly left on the hotel lobby table.
We have to know what it says.
Don't have the note.
Huh?
I don't have the note.
You have it. You have it.
I don't have the note.
Well, you walked out the door with it, right?
No, I don't have the note.
What happened? You walked out the door with it. You had it in your hand and you opened it. I don't even know if we're at the right place. I don't even know if we're doing the right clue. Okay. They're driving around the parking lot is what they're doing, looking for the clue.
Good morning.
Good, how are you?
Fine. Last night, please.
Jodon? How many people got here already?
There's been several.
The card on the front with your name on it, if you notice at the bottom of that card, there's also 9 numbers. When you leave here on the bikes, you will be headed to the next station, right? At that station, you will then be directed towards 6 other stations.
The first challenge entailed the teams to use their headlights to navigate 1.3 miles of trails by bike. Punch card in hand for whatever was waiting at the other end, the teams filed through.
You sure you want me to follow you?
Why not?
Okay.
Ready?
Make sure that seat can go way down.
And that's pretty huge.
Every station they completed in pitch darkness at the Biltmore Training Center would earn one more punch toward their team's credit.
At this station, each team will need to rig and then use a horn along, which is a hand winch, to move a range evoke a given distance uphill. Each team member will use the winch.
That gives you tension. You've got two tips here and here. We pull these down, you can take cable out, which is what we're going to do. Now we'll go into neutral, turn it out to neutral. Okay, now park, see the yellow button there? Just mash that.
Flashlights and provided GPS units helped teams get from station to station.
Each team member must wear harness, helmet, and gloves. Safety rope must remain attached to the pulley at all times. Each team member will punch their own card and instructors will check all the equipment before use.
Ow!
You got this. You'll be
Oh my gosh,
fine.
I'm nervous.
You got this.
I got my eyes closed. So tell me when I'm getting close there.
The strategy here is we've got 500 cc's of water. For every line you lose of water, you get a penalty. Okay, so if we start sliding, you turn into the slide.
Okay. I think I'm doing it. Oh, turn into the slide.
Don't fight it, turn into it. There we go.
Oh.
That's okay. Now come all the way center.
From balancing a cup of water on the hood of the car, to using a come-along, to staying between poles on a muddy trail, teams learned about their Land Rover's capabilities. As the sun rose, teams turned their punch cards in to learn the order in which they would be able to leave by bike to get back to their cars.
And the group that has 4 punches is the group that did the blindfolded first. I told you they were going to.
How do you guys get along during the blindfold? Was it easy? We're still married.
Only you touched only one of the.
I only touched one.
Yeah,
she's gonna
cones.
she's gonna take credit for it though.
Yeah.
In a minute, you guys are gonna grab your bikes and you're gonna bike back to the cars, okay?
When I finish, I'm gonna be there for you. So I don't care when you get off the bike. I know that much. You can leave 30 minutes after me. I'm gonna find you. That's what's gonna happen.
Team Gray was the only team to complete 4 stations and therefore was released first. The next group had 3 punches and on down the line. This second physical part of the race was a chance for teams to stay or get ahead.
The ninjas are gonna have to recover in this second run.
Okay. Oh, it is. It's very nice.
Droite. Ensuite gauche. Deeper.
Proceed to Asheville Treetops Adventure Park. To receive your next food, make sure you bring your muscles.
All right.
All right?
Navigate. Let's roll.
Gotcha.
Treetops Adventure, kick up! We're in second place. We are so all over that. Okay, you gotta tell me where to go. You ready? Yeah.
On this bike race, this young lady, her chain got stuck, and I spent about a good 5-10 minutes trying to fix her bike.
Sounds like good karma to me. Coming your way next.
Yeah, right. Well, hey, it's just all fun.
Hope you're not scared of heights. Pick the wrong color could extend your stay. Make sure to collect your flags as you go through the course. Once you complete the course, unscramble the flags and know where you to go next.
The Asheville Treetops Adventure Park continued to test the teams, but this time it was testing their ability to keep their cool at great heights. As teams arrived, they picked a color that would determine which path they took through the course. Some were longer than others, but it all included 6 flags hidden throughout that needed to be collected.
I got that flag, yeah. Woo-hoo! Here we go.
All right, we're doing good up there. All right.
Cross an obstacle and you get to the end. Hook onto this though. Go open the carabiner, hook it onto the red loop on your harness. You will always have one unlock stitch and one lock stitch.
Hurry, Francis, y'all picked yellow. Run. Biscuit head. 828. That's it. 333. Hi, how do we get to you?
Hold on 1 second, please.
Oh my God. No.
One ring, 2 ring, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings. Where are we going? Cool. So go back over there, take your gear off, and then run back to the office.
Good luck.
The letters arrange a word.
2 words.
2 words. And the numbers?
Correspond with what the phrase is.
Order 2,
This part of the event was a mental challenge that some figured out right away and some tripped up on.
The dashes are there for a reason.
3.
This is a 5. Yes.
Now what do we have to do?
It condensed the top of the lineup when Team America figured it out loud.
Numbers. Phone number. Dashes.
Phone number. It's a phone number.
Okay.
Phone number.
It's a phone number. Right.
Keep
the numbers in
Yeah, but I don't want people to see it. We got to show it. We got to show it.
You got it.
We got to figure out what that number is.
Matt, run now.
Tad, no, that's not a word.
But the biscuit, the one that we're heading to, is the more famous one.
They're not far apart. Anything with the numbers you can tell?
Team Yellow was the second team to leave for Biscuit Head, who arrived to find Team Camo already diving into their food challenge.
Yeah.
Did you wear your stretchy pants? Get ready to feast on the most southern meal you'll ever eat. Your taste buds will thank you, but your waistline won't. If you choose to opt out, no problem.
No. We're not opting out. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Bring on the food. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Ow. Yeah.
All right, we got some utensils. Thank you.
This is enough for my whole family.
Come on.
Excuse me, what is this lovely beauty call here? It's the Land Rover special.
Team Camo was able to stay ahead and received the next clue in riddle form first.
Hugh Jackman, Michigan University football, and Gulo Gulo. What do these 3 things have in common?
Oh, wait, let them go first.
Start navigating.
Go.
Hit the start gate.
Okay, just go.
I can see. Let me do one thing, you do one thing, please.
But I know, but just follow them so we don't get lost. You're so nasty today.
Well, I mean, you're like jumping in the seat. I mean, you want to drive? See the delay?
Son of a bitch.
Come on, Evo.
Just go, dude. Just go. It's straight.
Team Tie-Dye ate up and caught up with Team Yellow and then passed. Completing the tasks throughout the event is only half of it. Navigating to each task and figuring out the clues can prove easy or difficult for the teams.
Capsule filled with water-soluble dye is better known as? Yes. Paintball. We're going paintballing. All right.
But yes, I bought my Grace, that's my Land Rover, at Rosenthal, July 18th. She's green, yes, it is a she. Her name is Grace, and she is ancient green, and she came a month early. I love my Range Rovers. Don't I, Fletch?
Yeah?
Yes.
Actually, that's the reason why we got a range. To join the Amazing Race. That's why. So we got it a month before just to get in.
Yeah.
We have a
I've got it.
D90. We have a Discovery. One of those old Discovery. And then we have an NR3.
Farther back in the order of teams, Team Blue was just arriving at Biscuit Head as other teams tried to get through their Land Rover specials.
Best challenge.
I couldn't finish this last bit, so we're taking a 30-minute penalty to jump off.
So how's it going competing with your mom?
It's pretty fun. We've never done anything like this before, so it is nice to do competitions. Teamwork.
I hope that's where we're going.
It is.
Wolverine
I say that out loud.
Is it paintball?
Was that
We're
difficult?
going to Wolverine paintball.
Wolverine paintball. After you screamed it out loud.
That breakfast was great. I mean, I love that chicken was great. I'm surprised you didn't like the bacon. What else was on there? The fried
green tomato.
The fried green tomato was
Biscuit.
on. Biscuit was a little too much. I couldn't slam the whole biscuit down.
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork, dude. It was a great breakfast.
So it's game and tag. What to expect when you arrive at our field? First thing, check.
Tag you're it.
You have not visited.
Tag you're it.
We're doing good as a team.
You know,
We have our moments, but
people think that we don't communicate well, which we don't, but I guess yelling gets us through. 26 East, 26 East, 26 East. Back it up, ladies.
they're backing up.
Back it up.
Back in the lead, Team Camo, Yellow, and Tie-Dye arrived at Wolverine Paintball at the same time and had to search for the clue box near the entrance.
I have 10 targets scattered around the woods. If you run out of paintballs, you have to come back to the shop and grab more. You'll return to the targets and start where you left off.
They must knock over 9 targets with their paintball guns while being observed by an official.
All right, rule number 1, there are 50 rounds in each one of these guns. The teams cannot trade rounds or trade guns. Your gun is your gun.
Those who had shot a paintball gun before stood out immediately. Those who hadn't ran out of paintballs and had to return to the start to reload, costing them valuable time.
Reload.
There you go, ladies. Barrel socks and keep your guns down. Follow the 6 arrows straight ahead.
Team Green had a sharpshooter and advanced their position quickly, but it would take a lot to catch up with the leaders.
Yeah.
All right, go to A.
A cold brew, that's the key. All right, let's go, let's go. We got an address, we're good to go. Woo!
Head to Shelby, North Carolina for a tasty treat. So many bakeries. Which one could it be?
The top one, the second one, confectioners.
Just confectioners. You'll see a cone, you're gonna shoot the item off the top of the cone.
The cone?
Yes.
The middle of the pack was shaking up considerably during the task. After Team Black had to take a penalty at Biscuit Head, Team Black made up some valuable ground and headed out to find one of the bakeries on their clue.
Nope, 149.
It's a 149 from 201.
You sure about this? That's the address.
Choosing the incorrect bakery cost them all of the places they gained at Wolverine Paintball.
Alright, nothing here at the bakery. The other participants probably came here, did a lap, and then went to the other place.
Alright, you wanna go to the other place? Yeah, you wanna go to the other place?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. But you said it was a f***ing field over there.
Meanwhile, Team Camo, Yellow, and Tie-Dye arrived at Keystone Confectionates Bakery simultaneously.
I mean, this is like someone's private driveway.
I know.
This could be the turning point in the competition for whoever could solve this mental challenge first.
Yeah.
Cookies are inside the house.
Okay.
To the left.
Okay.
Knock it out nicely.
Given 6 cookies with numbers on them, they had to determine the GPS coordinates of their next task.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cookies, of which 2 are degrees.
Team Purple was very smart and figured out the GPS coordinates of their current location and drove toward the town signified, hoping to sort out the rest of the numbers en route.
Well, based on the GPS coordinates, right, we're 35 north, 16 west, right? And the coordinates we have plugged in here take us to Gastonia, North Carolina. The clue mentions something about staying afloat, which would suggest that there's a water type of activity.
Several of the teams, including Team White, were permitted to skip the bakery challenge to get them caught up with the pack.
Should have completed my Boy Scout, should have got my Eagle Scout badge. This wouldn't have been a problem.
Make your memory, use the material supplies, build a raft to keep you afloat. Make sure your entire body stays on the raft. Paddle south along the shoreline where you will spot your next clue. After spotting clue, return back to the dock that you started. If a bottle falls off your raft, you must collect it before returning to the dock. You will also need to disassemble your raft and put the bottles in a trash bag before you can move on.
Here at Lake Moss, teams were leaving as teams were arriving, but all had to send one team member to paddle their makeshift raft in the cold water. The clue they were looking for was posted at an angle only readable from the water.
Okay, we got new coordinates.
It was more GPS coordinates, which were transcribed by the dry teammate.
81, space.
2 different ones?
That's just the one coordinate, yeah. All right.
And I think I'm ready for a water challenge this time. I don't think it will be swimming. That will be evil.
How you doing, Tess? Congratulations, you're now a pro at reading coordinates. Use this newly acquired skill to find the next destination. Dale Earnhardt would be proud.
It's a racetrack.
It probably is. It's
no, it's Dale Earnhardt.
They're done.
NASCAR, Formula One, and IndyCar have fast drivers, but more importantly, they have to be consistent. Today, you will test your ability to keep a consistent lap time. Go fast or go slow, it doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. Which of you two has a steady foot? Only one of you will have the opportunity to display this skill. Take 2 practice laps. The third lap will be your official time. You then have to match your official lap time within 0.5 seconds to complete the challenge.
One lucky member of each team knew the object of the task wasn't to complete laps as quickly as possible. Slow and steady won the race. Especially for Team America, who used an iron foot to jump from 7th to 3rd overall, but tripped up a bit on the visual challenge.
Charlotte, North Carolina, we have a boat, we have a white crayon.
It's not a crayon, it's white.
White.
We're just gonna go with
White
Charlotte.
water rafting in Charlotte. Very good. Where's your dress? Who's driver?
You are, baby, you are.
Was it a good lap time?
Okay, it looks like as of right now, we are team number 3.
Yes.
We are on our way to our last challenge before we need to report back to the airport, drop off our rental car. We have been floating at Team 7 almost the entire race, and we just moved up on this last event to 3. All right, here we go. You have 3 tasks here at the U.S. National Whitewater Center. Climb to the top of the rock wall to retrieve your next clue.
Both team members had to scale the rock wall and knock the knocker at the top to move on to the next part of the task. Team Purple arrived at the next task wondering what the teams ahead of them were doing with no kayak.
We just did the rapids without a boat.
Bye.
That was fantastic. We need to do that again.
You're the first to sign in the American race. Enterprise guy. Get ahead in the race. We gotta run.
You mean we're gonna jump out of the canoe and leave the canoe?
It's not a canoe.
There's no canoe, you're swimming.
Oh, we're swimming.
Oh, we're swimming. Oh, I thought we were kayak.
No.
Oh, I want to go on a kayak.
So we're jumping, feet first, feet out,
we're gonna
on our
walk.
backs.
We're gonna walk into the river.
You okay?
Once the kayaking without a kayak was complete, teams were instructed to head back to the airport to return to their cars and be assigned an order in which they would leave Dulles Airport at the other end.
All right, we're cruising away.
When teams arrived at the airport, they were assigned an order in which they would leave Dulles Airport on the other end. The flight home was a short break in the highly active day and left the teams refreshed, ready for whatever happened next. Team Yellow received their clue first, which had questions that would lead them to the location of their Land Rovers in the Dulles Airport parking lots. Following teams in front of you can be helpful or detrimental. Team Camo and Yellow both had trouble navigating the airport signs, but both eventually found their vehicles and headed towards Fairfax Hunt Club.
Did you get directions?
I don't have service in here.
iPad. Get the iPad.
But they went the same way.
I don't know. This doesn't look right at all.
Teams behind received less information on where their cars were, but it was still anyone's game. Who would arrive to the next task first? After spending the majority of the race around 10th place, Team Blue is the first to arrive.
Fill up a cup with water and carry across slippery path to fill up. More water is filled and more spray we get. A ping pong ball is at the bottom of the jug with a key.
If you fill up the jug, the ping pong ball will rise. Once it's high enough to retrieve, use the key to open the correct box. Get your next clue.
It may have seemed like a simple three-legged race, but the soap-covered tarp made it slippery.
Okay, we're good. Lined up.
This is not, we gotta kind of walk backwards.
Good? Yeah. Man.
Teams who cooperated and supported each other the most rose to the top, along with the ping pong ball with a key on it when they filled their jug to the brim. Each key only opened one box with their next clue, which was a final mental challenge.
These giant-sized slide puzzles must be unscrambled to match its original picture.
They would need to work fast though. Team Camo had found their way to the final task, and teams were quickly joining them at the puzzle station.
Woo! Take it off. Shake it. Take it off, go. Where are we at?
Right here. Cool. We should have it. Other side. Fortunately, we know what Land Rovers look like. It's all a good thing.
Team Red, Tie-Dye, and Yellow were hot on their heels, but Blue completed their puzzle first and were instructed to find the finish line, where they would be greeted by race mastermind and Rosenthal Land Rover's general manager, Roger Wildermuth.
Well, it was a very nice race, and I think we did a pretty good comeback because we were ranking last for the first 2 events.
Secrets, never give up.
Never give up is the secret.
You are team number 1.
Yay! Have fun, which is very important.
Look for fun, absolutely.
We are very tired, but
exhausted is the term.
to thank you, Rosenthal, for
Thank you very much,
everything
guys.
they did.
Amazing.
They are
Amazing race.
Yes, and allez les bleus!
Allez les bleus!
Everybody that worked so hard to put this on. I mean, you guys are great, and we really appreciate everything. It was a really incredible event.
The logistics were phenomenal. The venues were great. And the experience is priceless. You can't do any better than that. How do you feel about it, Jay?
I think we did pretty good. I mean, 9th to 2nd, that's pretty strong. We didn't finish first, but there's always next year. So we'll see you kids next year.
And there will be that next year. All right.
This event was a joint event between Chantilly and our Tyson's Corner store. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all our 12 teams that participated. This is all about our customers. This is the reason why we do these events, is to bring our customers back to our dealership and give something back to them. And we feel very proud about this, is that they are our family, and they will always be our family. So the fact that we were able to spend 2 days with them is a very special thing for us too. And lastly, I want to thank all my team members, all the hard work and all the time they've actually spent. This is a very difficult event to put together, especially when you're doing it out of state. So once again, I want to thank my team members for putting this on. But congratulations. This concludes the 6th annual Land Rover Amazing Race. And congratulations to all team members, and we look forward to seeing you guys next year.
Let me open the lens cover. That's fine. You come to the winner's car. This is what's going to happen here.
Congratulations for making it to North Carolina. I believe you're at the Biltmore. It looks like you're in a bathroom. But...
Should I get the window in it? You want like a window? Like that? Or are you looking for like, oh, there is no window.
How are you? Welcome to North Carolina. Oh, we all in here.
Where's the ballet?
If you run into a bear, all you have to do is just make a lot of noise, put your arms out, and don't look into their eyes.
It was a hard slog, but we made it.
How much cheating?
Yeah.
Not enough, or else we'd have gotten all 6 of the obstacles.
You only cheat if you get caught.
I heard you guys dumped a cooler of water to make it muddier for everyone else to get through.
That was 2 coolers of water.
Put your pants on.
All right.
That sounds weird.
Church, Jesus, God, family, Pepsi. There you are.
Shake and bake, baby. Rock and roll.
Very nice to have pictures like with you. So cute. They were so cute.
Leaves behind you. In the event of a water evacuation, your focus device is a life vest, which is
I forgot what it's like to close my eyes. It's so dark.
Please adjust your mask first.
Tell me the move! Woo! Somebody come that new school!
Yeah, he's got it too. It's on the shoulders.